State Racers and our senior guard, JaCobi Wood from Cleveland, Tennessee. So I guess if you guys want to go ahead and tell you what, why don't we just start, Coach? Maybe just your first thoughts. How about that?
You know, we came here to win. In preparation all week, we thought we had an opportunity to come here and win. Got great respect for Pitt. I'm a big fan of Coach Capel, Jeff. So happy that he's having, great success here now. I think a lot of him. Those guards are terrific. They got great size. They're gonna have a great year. But I like them. I like our group. I like our group a lot. And I felt all week we had a chance to be really, really competitive up here. Got off to a rocky start. Guys really, really responded well. And really, the game just kind of got away from us in the last from that 8 to 4 minute media timeout. I think we got outscored 11-0, and that was really the difference, in the game when you break it down. But too many points off turnovers, and I just thought we had about 4 possessions. I wish we could get back in the second half where we just took some tough threes or some long twos, and then we got to finish some plays around the basket. But I like our group, and we just got to get home and get healed up and get ready for next week.
What do you think allowed your guys to, you're down 10 points in that first half, what allowed you guys to stay competitive, get back, and then, force Pitt to play a really tough game with you guys early on?
Yeah, we got a good team. I like our team a lot. We're older. We got some toughness to us. We got some experience. But we don't have experience together on the road against a good team. And so, I thought we showed a little bit of that during that stretch where the game got away from us. And that's on me, and that's on the guys a little bit as well. But we got a good team. We got good players. We can coach them hard. So I expected them to respond, and they responded well. And there's so many teaching points in this game. As something small as the last play of the first half, we're up 1. We should go in a half up 1 at worst. We go in down 2. Let's kick it out. Let's get 1 shot. We were trying to make an aggressive play, but on the road, all those points are valuable when you're playing really good teams and trying to win. But I thought we tried to battle with them, through mismatches. But I expected it to be like this. Only thing I'm frustrated with is that it didn't come down the last 2 minutes because the game was in position to do that.
JaCobi, how do you feel that your teammates and you handled that pressure in those last 7 minutes of the game, and how do you feel you're going to move forward from this?
Yeah, I think that we stuck together throughout it all. We knew once they hit really throughout that second half, we kind of got back into the game, kept it going back and forth to about that 7 minute mark, like you said. I feel like once they hit that run, we just try to stay composed and keep getting stops. But we had a lot of fouls that kind of put them on the line, had them in the bonus from 11-minute mark, I believe. So it was just tough like that. But we all stuck together. I feel like it's something we can learn from and get better from for sure.
You talk about those fouls, JaCobi. What did you kind of do in the huddle with the guys to kind of calm down those nerves with a lot of foul calls, debatably being a little touchy throughout the game?
Yeah, definitely. We know it's an away game. Calls may not go your way sometimes, but you just got to stay composed, stay together. And that's the main thing. Us just staying together, focusing on the next play, focusing on the offensive play after we foul. Just things like that, little things that we can just stay focused on and not just worry about those foul calls and just keep moving forward.
Coach felt like team might have started taking a lot more threes there toward the end, trying to maybe get everything back instead of just kind of playing in the flow of the offense. What did you kind of have to tell the guys in the huddle a couple of those timeouts?
Yeah, now in the last 4 minutes, we were trying to run some things, 4 threes, because now it was 12 or 13. The threes that I'm more frustrated with is the tough threes in that 8 to 4 minute range, where I thought we settled for some contested ones, or we had some open ones and we were kind of indecisive, then we ended up shooting long twos. And that's why then we came back out of that last media timeout and tried to get something downhill and got Terrence the free throw line. But to win these games, you gotta make 80% from your free throw line. You know what I mean? We shot 67. We gotta shoot better from 3. And I didn't think we shot. The only time I thought we shot some really tough shots was in that one little media stretch. And so we all got to evaluate that, and that starts with me, and we'll do that. But, we got in a couple pickles, with foul trouble and injuries to where we were playing small for really long, and that's a perimeter-oriented group, and I think that led to some of it. Because we were bothering them for a while, just kind of in our flow game, and we got a little stagnant with it.
What's any update on Nick? Obviously went down with that apparent ankle injury.
Yeah, they did an X-ray. You know, they got all that stuff right here in this event center, and so they took care of that. They X-rayed it. Nothing's broken. It's just really really bad sprain, and so get him home and he'll rehab here the next couple of days, and hopefully we can have him by midweek to get ready for middle.
What are the biggest positives you can take away from this game that you can hopefully build on as you go into Middle Tennessee?
Yeah, I told the guys. I don't know. I mean, this basketball team is about winning. You know what I mean? And we came here to win. I think the things we take away from this game is what do we got to teach in that first 10 minutes and the last 7 minutes. So we're in this situation, whether it's at middle or later in the season against Nebraska or whoever it may be, that we're ready to go and we can finish. And these guys, we got a challenging non-conference schedule, and these guys got to take the hits, and the coaches got to take the hits, and we got to hit back. But the biggest thing I take away is, I like this basketball team, and we just gotta clean some things up. But we came here to win, and that's with 7 minutes to go, we had a great position to do that. The game just got out of hand a little bit, and it's a little bit on both ends, but we got to grow from it.
You guys had 20 points in the paint in the first half. It seemed like a lot came from layups, just driving on them.
Yeah.
Was that one of those things you felt like you would have? That would be there for you?
Yeah, we thought we could get some gaps or attack a couple guys. We got that for a stretch, and with Nick going out, that kind of changes what we do a little bit offensively, because all 3 of our 5 men are really different if you're with them every day. And so what you try to run with each one's a little bit different. But I thought in that 8-minute stretch, or that 4-minute stretch, it was a lot of perimeter. But there was a couple that were wide open too. You know what I mean? Like we had a good look in transition to where I'm gonna roll with that shot. Not the contested ones, but I'm gonna roll with the open threes by our guards. I think they're all good players and can shoot, and I don't want them overthinking that. But that's the one thing I thought, in that group. It's just a couple bad shots, 3-4 possessions, but 3-4 possessions, you can go from 2 to 12, and to their credit, they rose up and made, I think, about 3 threes in that stretch.
Kobe, I'd say maybe a rare misstep out of you today. You had 4 turnovers pretty early. What did you see defensively from them that kind of forced you to make some of those plays that you tried to force early on?
I think it was me just being indecisive. I was being a little too passive with what I was doing, and I had those early turnovers, and I made sure going into the second half that wouldn't be something I was trying to do, just staying more aggressive and playing under control. That's what I tried to do in the second half, and just ended with 4. So I had 4 in the first and none in the second, so I just tried to stay aggressive with that and take care of the ball.
All right, guys, thank you very much.